This Friday night matchup, the starting lineup for Syracuse, it'll be Sydney Waller, Ava Palm, Annie Nikolnikova, Zaria Harris-Wadi, Skylar George, and Elizabeth Schuster as we are underway, and SMU takes the first point. Here's Maya Tabron to send things away. Nikolnikova, a little bit mistimed at the front of the net. SMU a chance to take advantage. And that goes off the hands. It was either Palm or Nikolnikova right up front. Vashakovska, George, and Nikolnikova. And Schuster set up Nikolnikova, but this time it's SMU with another block. With the ball in her hands, about to send it away for the Mustangs. Boy, there's been some mistimed sets for Syracuse here early on, but a great dig on the ground by Shimau. And look at that, little misdirection from Celia Colin, who just surpassed.
Either set it or dump it over.
Bolton again, received by Nikolnikova, and she attempts to go for the kill. And a big block on the left side by Maya Tabron. Well, you mentioned it at the top. It's going to be important for those Syracuse blockers to get going because SMU's front court has been really lethal to start this game. And finally, Syracuse gets something to go its way. It's Ava Palm finding the orange.
Oh, wow, how was
that? Yeah, it was good. Nice glazed donut. Trying to stay away from those, but it was too hard to pass up.
When something's free, I mean, you can't say no.
That's pretty much accurate. SMU airs. Ava Palm seems to be the one stepping up for the orange early on.
She's leading the team right now in kills.
And how about a kill for herself for Nady Okamore ahead of this game so far this year. And a great example of that twice in a row. Recorded her second double-double of her career last time out. And a nice dig there, sliding on her knees. Now it's George's turn, and she gets it over.
I think those unforced errors, Nico, I mean, no rotational errors, no serves out, controlling the ball. They're doing a great job right now.
Searzant lofted the serve, and this time Okamore comes up clutch for SMU. Wheeler to send it off again. Searzant over to the far side for Vashakovska. And that hit the pin, so it's going in the favor of SMU. And all right, back out of the timeout. It is James Wheeler to send it off. Searzant to Harris-Wadi, and she just got stuffed by Natalie Purdue. Ellie Bolton to send things off for SMU. George with her second attempt. Colin. And that one goes over with the assistance of Natalie Purdue, grad student from Dallas. Didn't have to go too far to play for SMU. Had a breakout year last year, and trying to continue that success here is now SMU.
Serve right in front of Ava Palm is a smart move.
And she does it again. Syracuse, although, stays with it. Now a free ball for SMU. Colin behind. And a little shove over, and the set win for Natalie Foster and SMU.
Set their attackers. Set Ava Palm, Skylar George, get their middles going, and get great sets in the middles. Not low sets, not off sets, but nice sets in the middle.
Here's the beautiful serve of Natalie Foster. Boy, the velocity on that just sticks out to you as George tries to go for the kill, but she is stuffed by Nady Okamore. Here's Maya Tabron. Waller palms it over. And that's again off the hands of the front court for Syracuse. And she surpassed 1,000 career kills this year. She did that in a 3-0 sweep against Baylor, and again SMU gets the favorable roll off the tape. As the three new teams to enter the conference, Nico Horning and Layla Rogers here with you on ACC Network Extra. Thanks so much for joining us. Syracuse sticking with SMU here in the second set. And we'll see what happens here as we progress through the middle course of the ball game. Palm on the outside, blocked up front by Nia Chimay. We talk about a couple of the key wins for SMU this year. They upset second-ranked Nebraska at the time. They've swept 13th ranked Georgia Tech. I think for all teams and coaches to be happy with who they're playing throughout the year.
Yeah, in a lot of conferences, you have some teams like having a schedule where it's not a hard team each time, but in ACC, every team you play is going to be a competitive team.
What appears to be her right leg on the bench. Hopefully everything's all right for Schuster and Syracuse. SMU gets the point out of that. Came from Oregon State last year. Has Pac-12 experience and now playing in another great conference with the ACC. Coach Ganashranam excited to see those longer rallies. Really thinks it's a good challenge for Syracuse. And this time, the rally goes awry for Naya Shimei with the kill. Point a couple of attempts ago by Nicole Nikova. That was just her second kill of the night. We are in set two. Nicole Nikova has been lethal up front so far for Syracuse this season. SMU takes another point. Nicole Nikova's had double-digit kills in her last 4 of 5 games. Trying to keep that fortune. Syracuse with the point. Some of their setters since the return of Schuster between her, Littermuller, and Searzant. And now it's Littermuller's turn. And that went off maybe the forehead of Nicole Nikova as she more than just 1 or 2 players, and I think Syracuse has had a bit of trouble finding that team consistency tonight. Littermuller back to Palm, and that goes off. Palm just had her 4th kill of the game. She leads SU with 4 kills along with Skylar George. And now she sends it away. Colin behind. And the kill. Natalie Foster with the wicked serve. George contains it. Nicole Nikova a chance. SMU contains. Off the hands of Nicole Nikova. Syracuse keeps it alive. Palm wrists it over, but this time Syracuse. Nico Horning, happy to have you with us here alongside Layla Rogers on this Friday night. And right away, it's SMU starting things off with the kill. Searzant exited as well, and now it's Littermuller with the serve. And a great misdirection. Here's Tabron. Littermuller falls on the sideline. Keeps it in for SU. Colin. And that kill by Foster goes off a Syracuse hand.
It's happening on both sides. I mean, they both have to clean that up.
SMU stands tall. Backhand spring, she can do it all, and she can do it on the volleyball court as well.
She surely can. Even in their sweep against Georgia Tech last week, she led the team in hitting percentage.
SMU is just putting its force on Syracuse. This Syracuse team was so young. A lot of sophomores filling the void, and now with 5 grad transfers for Syracuse, they can withstand a little bit more. Now leads the team with 6. Ho-ho! Painting the corners. Maya Tabron. I think Coach Ganashranam would like to have that opening set back, especially those first few points. Just some rotational mistakes for Syracuse, and nothing went their way, but a lot of things are going their way here in the last few points.
I mean, they're hype right now.
Good energy for SU, trying to keep it that way. Harris Waddy. Palm had the block on that last point. And this time, Syracuse couldn't get it to go. Service errors last year for the Mustangs. Orange down 2. Free ball for Syracuse. What do they do with it? Searzant does everything with it.
Deciding to dump that ball and get an attack kill on that ball.
Searzant's first kill of the night. Syracuse down 1. And they have tied this game here in the 3rd.
this right now to get the ball back.
Syracuse was down 18-10. They now trail by 1, and they've tied it up for the second time in 3 points. 21 all. The Cuse hoping to avoid a sweep. Waszychowska kept it alive. And now it's a fight at the top. George throws it over. It's back to SMU. Searzant sets up George. And a great block. Syracuse trying to avoid a sweep by 17th ranked SMU. Out of the timeout, Searzant sets up Waszychowska. Great team effort by Syracuse to keep it alive. And now it's Chimay. And she comes up with the point for SMU. She has quieted things down a lot tonight. Syracuse down 2. And that service goes awry for the Orange. Ava Palm couldn't quite contain it. And that's what you get, the arc of this ball and the speed. Boy, that's tough. George, there's a point for Syracuse. Orange down by 2 once again. Set point for SMU. Chimay off Searzant. The Orange keep it alive. They toss it over. SMU a chance to end it. George. Searzant to Harris Waddy. George keeps it alive. Free ball for SMU. On the near side. Lamoran wins it for the Mustangs. It was a great effort in the third. Syracuse showed a lot of late life.